What's up? I am making this screencast to show you how to format your narrative writing or your original myth. The format of a piece of writing is the way the work is arranged on the page. It's the way it looks. So I'm going to go over a few key components that I'm looking for in the format of your story, and then I'm going to show you how to do it. All right? So the first thing I need when it comes to format, the way the work looks on the page, is I need it to be a certain font. It has to be Times New Roman or Arial size 12. I'm so sorry for those of you who love crazy fonts like Comic Sans or even Webdings, and you want to make your title, Garamond size 52. That's not the time or place in academic writing. If you're making a presentation or Google Slides or a PowerPoint, you can play around with fun fonts, not in academic writing. I'm so sorry if you are bummed about this, but it's preparing you for writing in high school and college. You gotta have Times New Roman or Arial size 12. It looks professional and neat and easy to read. So, first part of format that's important is the font. Another thing is spacing. A lot of you are turning in myths that are not double spaced. When it's single spaced, it's really hard to read. So just make sure you double space your myth. Finally, I need paragraphs. A lot of you are turning in myths that are all written in one big fat chunk. There's not a single paragraph. That also makes it hard to read, but think about any book that you have in your house, like a novel that you've read. Even think about Diary of the Wimpy Kid or something. You open it up, when there is a new idea, there's a new paragraph. Also, dialogue. Dialogue means when characters talk. Every time there's new dialogue, you should also start a new paragraph. And when you do that, you have to indent each new paragraph by pressing the tab button. All right, that's a lot of information. So I'm going to actually show you exactly what I want. Here's an example, but I'm going to walk you through it. All right, so I opened a new Google Doc, and you know what? It's automatically, when you open a new Google Doc, I think it should automatically give you Times New Roman or Arial. Either of those fonts are okay. I would actually go up here to my font size, make it size 12. And the first thing I'm going to do is go over here to my line spacing. You see that? When you open a new Google Doc, it's automatically set at 1.15. I want it double spaced. So when you're writing any piece of academic writing, I want your name, first and last name over here on the left. Then you're going to put the class and the date. Okay, you're going to press enter again, and this is where your title comes in. Your title is the only part of your narrative that should be centered in the middle. So go ahead and click center align. There's your title. Click enter again, but you'll notice, look, our cursor is here in the center. I better go back to the left. Go up here and click left align. Now I get to start my story. Once upon a time. Look, I did not start a new paragraph with an indent. So I would go here to right before that first sentence, and I'm going to click with my cursor and press tab on my keyboard. Look how that automatically makes an indentation for me. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Sponge and a boy named Bob. They were friends. Okay. Let's say I want to start some new dialogue. I'm going to press enter to go to a new paragraph. Remember, dialogue is when characters talk, and anytime a character speaks, I want you to add a new paragraph, and you also have to add quotation marks. I'm bored, said Bob. Why? Said Sponge. Notice, even though these are not big fat paragraphs, I'm starting a new paragraph every time a new character speaks. Narrative writing is not like argumentative or explanatory writing where your paragraphs have to be 5 to 7 sentences. I hope this helps with your format.